My name is Attila Mong and I'm a journalist from Hungary.
My name is Xiaoming, and you may just call me Ming.
I'm Latoya Peterson.
My name is Bill McNulty and I'm from Washington, D.C.
My name is Tibi from Hungary. My partner is a Knight Fellow and I'm an affiliate.
And I'm from China.
Why did I apply to the Knight Fellowship?
I applied 3 times.
I have 2 friends who have been the fellows here.
For me, in a lot of ways, it was a challenge.
Every time I applied with a different project and for a different reason, because I was in a different phase of my career.
Looking at ways to innovate and find new ways to do what I do is really attractive.
I really had no expectation.
I didn't have much expectations because I was very much surprised that I finally got the fellowship.
I was totally kind of in shock when they were like, hey, it's you. I was like, really?
It was a big surprise.
The fellowship is focused on innovation. Very cool for me. That's what I need.
The full-time job here is to look at ways to disrupt and innovate, and I think that's great.
I didn't know what the year was going to be, and I didn't know what to look forward to. All I knew is that this is going to be totally new. I dramatically underestimated how much of an adjustment this was going to be. It was like heavy culture shock.
One that I didn't count on being as important as were the other fellows.
You have all these weird different personalities, everybody's very quirky and interesting, and we're supposed to get along.
I get encouragement from Jim, Dawn, Pam, and you are the fellows.
The motley crew of Knight Fellows that I have come to love over the last few weeks.
Just like classmates in high school.
Whoa!
Very interesting.
Somehow, from the first moment, I felt some kind of a bond.
Everybody is generally brilliant.
Everybody is very clever.
I see some people here that are incredibly brave.
I'm not very much group person, so I like working alone. And I never thought that I would be so much involved in a group.
And I see some people that are inspirational.
The positive attitude, and everybody is open for everything.
And I see people that are doing things that I want to be able to do and help them do.
You feel you know them a little bit, and you're getting closer and closer.
It's just not tangible until you really listen to people like start breaking things down about their lives and where they're from, what they've done. You know, every time I listen to a backstory, and the backstory series is kind of like all of us getting to know each other. So Monday nights we go to Jim or Dawn's house and we sit and we have cocktails, we sometimes rum. And then there's dinner afterward, and we hear one fellow's story of kind of like how they became who they are. And I mean, the stories are so varied and they're so fascinating, and it's so amazingly international.
People that have kind of a high level of integrity.
Kind of shows that it's infinite possibilities for what else could be.
That's exciting.
Oh, they're great.
My God, this semester was amazing, chaotic.
After the brainstorms here, I began to think without limit.
It's not very often you get to kind of walk around in a place and go, here's a couple classes we're teaching next quarter. If you walk into that room, it could change your life this way. If you walk into that room, it could change your life that way.
But there's amazing professors at Stanford.
If you walk into this other room, you can do a completely different thing, but just realize that there's a high likelihood that it's going to alter you.
The approach of being open to things and try new things.
To challenge yourself intellectually, to dive deeply into topics. You will never have a better mix of people and opportunity as it is to explore anything your heart desires, and even things that you don't think you want to know are fascinating and interesting.
It feels like a vacation that you never went home from. You know, that feeling, that last couple days on a vacation where you're like, how can I live here? I feel like that kind of happened. That's pretty exciting, you know, to be in a situation where those things are even possible. The Knight Fellowship is something that I think should be mandated by law, that everyone should do at some point in their mid-career, to stop and take a look around and say, what ways can we improve based on all the things that I've done and what I know about this, and how can we take a look at this, and how can we take a look at ourselves and change it. It's just that powerful. I see almost no negatives.
As to the program itself, it's just exceeded everything I thought it was going to be.
Which is really rare.
I'm happy here.